Alright everyone, Pikachu, step aside, fellas. Oh my gosh, I'm nearly tripped over. Alright, this is big. This is absolutely huge. I was dressed up. I'm about to go to dinner. But the internet is in meltdown mode. And guys, my timeline on Twitter, I don't think I've ever in my entire life got more tweets. I've got more Instagram tags, all of that fun stuff. Everything in mind is what everyone wants to know. Ando, what the heck is going on in Pokemon right now? This is absolutely insane. No one actually knows. There has not been one article that I've read that's come to a conclusion and told me like what this new Pokemon is. Basically, there's a brand new Pokemon and no one knows what the heck is going on. Okay, so I thought, you know what we need is like one concise video that I plan on making right now. I'm uploading it. Yes, I've already uploaded today. Yes, there was a video this morning. Go check it out if you need to. But I just want to make this one video and make it the go-to video so everyone knows what the heck's going on and we have answers up until this date, which in Australia right now, it's Sunday. And this is what we know up until now. Alright, so basically we should go back to Friday, my time in Australia, which is probably like Thursday in America, whatever. But Friday my time, someone data mined before the community day on Pokemon Go. They got into the app and they found out in Kecleon Spot, which hadn't even come out in Pokemon Go yet, there was a brand new Pokemon. It looked like this, which is basically a hexagonal nut on top of a bit of blue tack. And that was it. Like, it's basically a Ditto with a nut and then a ball in the middle that's floating. They found that in Pokemon Go and they're like, bruh, that looks insane. So like, obviously they tweeted it out, everyone lost their mind, no one knows what happening, and there was so many videos like, what the heck is this thing in Pokemon Go? I saw it and I'm like, oh, I think it's like a placeholder. I don't want to make a video and freak everyone out that there's a brand new Pokemon. But then the craziest thing happened. Community Day in Japan and Australia and like the Asian Pacific region, it went down. Chikorita was a thing, everyone caught their Pokemon, right? Then the event ended. All of a sudden, this Pokemon started spawning in Japan. You could actually catch it. Now, I think what we're going to do is react to Trainer Tips video, which is like a really good friend of mine. I've been on like a Japan trip with him, and this guy is like the most professional Pokemon Go like YouTuber / player I've actually seen. And he legitimately caught on camera him capturing one. So I'll link his full video in the description below, but I just want to react to that certain part of him finding it and capturing it, because it is like iconic. I can't even comprehend this happening, but we don't even know this Pokemon's name. It literally just started spawning in Pokemon Go, and everyone only knows him as Pokemon number 891. This is the brand new Pokemon number 891st Pokemon to be announced in Pokemon. That makes sense. Alright fellas, strap yourself in because we are legitimately about to witness the first ever gameplay of this Pokemon. I should also preface, a lot of people are thinking this is the Pokemon that links into the brand new Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games at the end of the year. Because if you remember, at the end of the trailer, there was a rumored, or pretty much say guaranteed, there was going to be one brand new Pokemon that they were going to announce that was going to transfer from Pokemon Go to the game. And dude, I think this is it. Because, as I'll get to like after we watch this video, it's pretty much now officially a confirmed Pokemon and not an accidental release like a lot of people thought it was. But at this stage, the Trainer Tips found this Pokemon. Everyone thought this was an accidental leak. Alright, let's start from 3 minutes in, and this is where he finds the Pokemon in the game. Oh, see, here we go. There it is. It's got all question marks all around it. As you can see, there's the animation. My boy, he uses the Ultra Ball. It's legitimately like, it's a Ditto with a nut on top of its head. Look at this. Oh my, okay, so we caught it. Now, I think what happens here is it turns into a Ditto. When I tweeted this image out, actually a lot of people said this looked like a Ditto evolution, and they wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So here he catches another one, turns into a Ditto again. Alright, let's skip through this video. Does he actually catch one? No, it turns into a Chikorita, I think. Here we go. He captures one more. So the third one that he's caught in Pokemon Go. And what does this turn into? And then it turns into a Chikorita. So none of them were staying. But then I've actually, if we go on Twitter right now, we can find a lot of people are finding them in public in California, in America now. So it's not just Japan anymore. This thing is available worldwide. It's just really, really rare. A couple of people on Twitter are now saying it's a pre-evolution of Magearna, but I wouldn't really trust that either. I mean, hey, it kind of makes sense. If you've got a bunch of these, that'd probably build up to a Magearna, but really, that's definitely not confirmed. Don't believe that, even though there's quite a few articles coming out about this. But the point is, it's like, it's available in Pokemon Go right now. and also the director of Pokemon Go tweeted out him capturing this Pokemon. So when the director of Pokemon Go knows about it, it's not an accidental leak anymore. This was meant to be released. There's just the most confusing way possible. There was no backstory. There was no announcement. Community Day ended. This Pokemon just randomly started spawning. And this Pokemon doesn't even have a name. It's just question mark, question mark, question mark when you encounter it. It's got a bit of a tail at the end, it's got a blob, it's got a nut and a ball, and that's the entire Pokemon. It doesn't even have a face. From like the data mines and stuff that I've read, a lot of people can gather that this is Pokemon number 891, which is ridiculous. We have got a lot of Pokemon right now. But yeah, that's we don't know the name of it, we just know the number of it. And a lot of people are saying this is the first ever Generation 8 Pokemon to ever come out in Pokemon Go as well, which is also just like insanely crazy. I still can't believe that we got a brand new Pokemon. I didn't think we'd get this year. I thought if we got one, it would literally be on release date of this thing. To get it now though, I mean, the only conclusion I can draw is the marketing side. Maybe they've done this, and everyone is so confused, and that draws a lot of hype. A lot of people are talking about it. Now that we're talking about it, the game sales for the game in November, they're going up. Everyone's pre-ordering this game. The only real marketing tactic I can think about, I mean, hey, in a couple hours, if you stay tuned to my Twitter, if you stay tuned to my Instagram, I'll keep all you guys posted. Do not stress, make sure you follow me. And if they announce anything official, we'll do another video, I'm sure. Like, the more I make this video and the more I talk about it, the more I realize I don't actually know that much about the Pokemon, and neither does anyone else. From like all the articles I read and YouTube videos I watched, everyone draws the same conclusion. What the heck is going on? But honestly though, all this fan art of all like the different, this Pokemon in different games and like different styles and like everyone embracing it, no one wants this to be a placeholder image. Everyone is hoping it's a dead set Pokemon. And honestly, after Community Day ended in Europe, it came out as well and it leaked everywhere and you could find it. I think this is going to be actually a Pokemon. It's got its own cry as well. So this is what the Pokemon sounds like as if you press on it and it gets angry. This is its cry. So yeah, it's interesting. The other interesting thing is like how it turned into a Kecleon, and Kecleon quickly came over to replace it in Japan quickly after it came out. Kecleon, is it linked in with this one? I don't know. I don't know why Kecleon automatically just replaced this Pokemon in Pokemon Go, as if they accidentally released it early. But whatever is going on, I think this Pokemon's here to stay, and I think there's going to be so much more information coming out very, very soon. But I wouldn't trust anyone's sources. Nothing is set in stone. The only like official Pokemon guy, like the director of Pokemon Go, all he's tweeted out is question mark, question mark, question mark, which basically means this is meant to be happening, but no one's meant to know what's actually going on. Just go out and find him. Yeah, I think this week maybe we'll go out and do a Pokemon Go episode where we go out and try to find this guy. Leave a comment in the comment section below and demosh the like button if you want to see that in the channel. I know I'm so keen. It like gives me so much motivation to go play the game again. I see a lot of people tweeting me saying they've caught this guy. They take screenshots, not of the Dex entry, but of them like encountering it, which I think is basically all you can do at the moment. And yeah, like if you guys have any more information, let me know in the comment section below as well. I'm literally just reading about this and learning about it right now. But that's basically everything you need to know about this Pokemon at this stage. But the fact this Pokemon can't be caught means a lot of people thought this was a Gen 8 Ditto type Pokemon, because we haven't seen a Ditto type Pokemon since like the first generation. So it only makes sense in Generation 8 they make another sort of Ditto. But I don't think they're confirming Generation 8 just yet, with Generation 1 being remade like in November. They wouldn't do anything until literally January next year. That's when they touch on the new gen. But it's an interesting concept, a Generation 8 Ditto. There's this picture of like what describes it really, really well, which is basically a nut on blue tack. And that's literally when I see the Pokemon what I think of. This picture, that's exactly what it is. What the heck, dude? What a weird, I wonder what its name would be. A lot of people say D's nuts, and a lot of people have even worse names for it that I probably shouldn't mention on a kid-friendly channel. But it's interesting, let me tell you, my mentions are just blowing up. And there's a lot of, obviously, like, the official name for it right now is question mark, question mark, question mark. So, we'll just go with Pokemon number 891. Dude, there are too many Pokemon, that's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we know about it right now. I'm gonna head off to dinner, and regular scheduled Endless Leaf programming is coming tomorrow. Don't worry, we're going back to normal. Just wanted this extra video to let you guys know everything I know, and just make a video to calm the entire internet down, because everyone seemed to be freaking out, and oh my gosh, I had so many questions on my timeline, it was insane. So, there you go, there's all the answers. It's meant to be out, but that's basically all we know. So, I'll definitely make another video, so make sure you stay subscribed. Most of all though, have a fantastic day. Go out and play Pokemon Go. Go find this dude and take a screenshot. Send it to me. I'd love to see it. Tag me on Instagram. Tweet me a picture. Facebook, whatever you want. Most of all though, have a fantastic day. I'm gonna eat some dinner. Alright, keep on gaming, fellas.